This is the most amazing friend spawn. I'm the red player in this game. I'll capping Gascony, and here we go for a double capital, 2 border capital Spain play. Actually a triple capital because the orange player caps in this place as well. 6 rows by blue. Okay, so the blue player is actually in West Africa. Right as the red player, I want to start receiving as many troops as soon as possible. So I'm taking over France and hope that the orange player doesn't break through. He got the 2-troop army over there in Germany and he could really decide to ruin my game. Fortifying of capital is a huge mistake, green. If the orange player doesn't break for me, I think I might even take over it. Get wrecked, orange, you discover the pink player's capital. Nothing for you, sir. Key interesting, 14 troops on the orange player's capital. If I take over the green player's capital now, could be possible the orange player blitzes my capital. Hence the pink player discovers the same and goes back to his capital as well. These two players are screwed, and especially since the blue player is in West Africa. Basically the game could be up to me, green, and potentially purple. Let's see, greedy or safe. I think we're going to go greedy, and let's take over Iceland. That's kind of risky move, but I'm risking for the biscuit. The pink player, I do not like you. Let's wipe you out and back to the capital. So far the situation looks great. I hope the orange player doesn't break for me. Even if he takes over my capital, I think that would be still enough throws for me to sustain these and have a good advantage. The poor player receiving 8 troops doesn't seem like too good, but at the very least, if he's in the narcops when he thanks, when he prevents the green player from having it, these two players will be balancing each other out. 9 throws by green. The green player is very lucky, guys. Right there could have taken over his capital, but he's actually needed for me to sustain the poor player. And from what we see, he's going to dominate over the right side of board. 5 throws by orange. Should definitely strengthen my capital because otherwise the orange player might just simply blitz it. Thanks. Okay, don't you break through me, orange. But he breaks through the poor player as well, which is something what I like a lot. And this is why leaving at the very least some throws on your borders could be really useful. 3 throws by blue. The blue player has actually lost his capital. That completely changes my plan. I would have gone for Scandinavia, but now I see I got a good opportunity to go into Italy and then see if I could take over West Africa. Well, didn't expect the blue player to be in this place, to be honest. It came to me as a big surprise. Okay, let's leave things like that. Honestly, I should fortify more troops on my capital. Should really prioritize that on 14 troops, so the poor player is actually in Eastern Europe then. Imagine how many troops he had received if he actually held Germany. Thanks, let's be friends. If you want, you can break for blue. The green player is still weak, but if he takes over Orient, then he'll quickly accumulate over a lot advantage. 5 throws by orange, and the biggest question is whether he still has some open space to attack. Okay, comes through Scandinavia. Loses 4 troops, cannot believe that. Could the poor player be hiding his capital in Denmark? 7 throws by pink, meaning he has taken over the blue player's capital. In case he takes over this, I'll be forced to break for him right there. At the very least, he still has to capture some more territories too. 7 troops by blue, so interestingly, the blue player has gotten the narcops. I thought either purple or green would wipe him out for sure, but that didn't happen. The leader switches back to 1, so the blue player takes over his capital back. I do not have to do anything about this place. Let's make sure we protect this. The blue player is good in this place because he prevents purple and green players from taking over that. Myself, I'll just simply expand to Scandinavia instead. The orange, you can just simply get it out of this place. 20 throws by purple. Okay, so me and purple are rivaling for the first place. He matches the troops number, but I do not think he'll break. 10 throws by green, still he hasn't taken over Orient. Overall a big position, but he could be a good distraction to some of the players. Even for example me, so I do not know if I have to take over the Russian Empire, because if I do, then I'd be bordering the green player. That could result of a poor player getting an advantage over me. Wouldn't be surprised if that's the last territory of orange and he just simply smacks his troops into me, but he doesn't. Doesn't smack his troops into the pink player's capital either. So unfortunately I cannot take over these capitals yet. Ultimately, let's not forget my ultimate goal is to take over these 3 capitals for a triple capital Spain. Leader switches back to 2, so the pink player takes over the capital in West Africa. Okay, and trades on I said beforehand. I only added 2 more troops to the space, so I do not think he got wiped out from West Africa completely. Not enough troops to take over that back. Not sure if I want to risk it. I think I'll strengthen my capital and I want to go down. There could be potentially a weak capital which I want to take over myself. Right, I mean, so a blue player can have it, that's fine. I'm not going to fortify my troops a bit. very far, because once one of the players unleashes that territory, guys, I might be able to grab the blue player's capital. Have another chance of doing it again. Pink do not want to wipe out the blue player like that, because I would be leaving his cards to one of the rest of the players. Okay, he has a purple player skip a card, guys. Let's see, he's at one card. I think I didn't see an attack. Alright, and yes, I mean, it's one card. He's at one card. Is that a game-changing move? Is that something that would lead me of capitalizing my advantage? If the orange player is toast, he skips a card. Might be a smart idea for him to wait for a larger set, but at the same time he's risking a lot. Because at any time I could decide to eliminate him from a game. 26 troops. If I attack the purple player, I think that would be way too early, not my plan. Not going after the blue player yet either, but I'll be waiting for a perfect opportunity to strike. Let's check out this. How strong is the pink player? The pink player is actually weak. The purple player got broken. Only 11 troops. Alright, fortifies to Prussia. I assume that's his capital. At the very least one of these nearby territories. 18 troops by green, so the green player might be the second strongest player right now. Alright, and he actually got a big army. 28 troop army. He had to decide whether I actually want to go after him. Let's see the set value 23. If the orange player doesn't trade in a set, should I go after him? 23 troop set, okay, the orange player is smart. Let's see, he doesn't skip, he goes straight after my capital. Guess what? Do not care about that, other players do not see that. Once I get a good set, I'm eliminating the orange player from the game. Now might be a goodbye for blue. The pink player might be kill guarding a blue player's territory in third. I didn't see him to attack this. The purple player, let's see, I mean, it's a pink player blitz. I think big mistake right there to leave these troops like that. I can just simply go for this, take over that capital, eliminate the blue player from the game. Okay, well, not even sure. Let's see, might be the last territories of a blue player and not recall. Either way, I think it's important for me to check that out. That capital doesn't look to be that vulnerable like I thought it would be, but at the very least I can still give it a try. We fail that. Here right where not enough troops might actually not be enough troops, guys. He will have to break through green now. Here right where I didn't think that would come down to that. I think it would come down to this. I'm strong and I'm weak at the same time. If the purple player attacks me, now the game could be over. He doesn't, but could he eliminate green? In all honesty, I think the winning move for purple is to eliminate blue. But he doesn't. The green player is MIA and completely skips his turn. It depends a lot of my orange. The orange player could break through a lot of my bonuses. Let's see. Only one territory, right? Yes, indeed. 7 troops by pink, and I think the key move is whether the blue player got a set at 4. If he doesn't, I think I'm taking the game into my hands. The pink player will be at 2. He doesn't pose me a big threat at all. The blue player doesn't have a set. He doesn't have a set right where the last territory is of blue. Nice. And he breaks through purple. There are the ones I do not have a set myself, but I think it's game over for blue. Let's see. Nice. Nice. Is that the last territory? Yes, it is. 4 extra cards. 2 sets at once. Let's see. Could definitely eliminate the pink player, right? Also want to check out how many troops the green player got on his capital. The green player is so weak. Nice. Let's see, will that be it? How many troops the pink player got on his capital? Not many troops at all. Triple capital Spain. I'll go for it, but not yet before I eliminate green player from it. Let's go this way. Cards, triple capital Spain. Here we go. Here we are. 3 cards and any last words purple. Good game. Well played. And let's eliminate you from the game. And that's GG's. Beginner, beginner, novice, beginner, and expert.